Adopt an Axolotl campaign launches in Mexico to save iconic species from pollution and trout.
Here's a summary of the article.
Mexico City. Ecologists from Mexico's National Autonomous University on Friday relaunched a fundraising campaign to bolster conservation efforts for axolotls, an iconic, endangered fish-like type of salamander. Last year's Adoptaxolotl campaign raised just over 450,000 pesos towards an experimental captive breeding program and efforts to restore habitat in the ancient Aztec canals of Xochimilco, a southern borough of Mexico City. Still, there are not enough resources for thorough research, said Alejandro Calzada, an ecologist surveying less well-known species of axolotls for the government's Environment Department. Despite the creature's recent rise to popularity, almost all 18 species of axolotl in Mexico remain critically endangered, threatened by encroaching water pollution, a deadly amphibian fungus and non-native rainbow trout. Without data on the number and distribution of different axolotl species in Mexico, it is hard to know how long the creatures have left, and where to prioritize what resources are available. Axolotls have grown into a cultural icon in Mexico for their unique, admittedly slimy, appearance and uncanny ability to regrow limbs. Mexico City's expanding urbanization has damaged the water quality of the canals, while in lakes around the capital rainbow trout which escape from farms can displace axolotls and eat their food.
This post received a score of 4,100, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
A cute axolotl that I can get health updates on without having to deal with any of the actual stress of taking care of one? Hell yeah.
My science teacher had one when I was in school. She was so cute. When she died, my teacher was so upset we pooled our money and got her a poison dart frog, since we couldn't find anywhere to get another axolotl. She was such a pretty, frilly little school friend. We loved having her. Pretty interesting creatures too. I had no idea they existed until walking into that classroom.
My brother bred a whole bunch of them in one of his biology classes in college. He wound up taking a couple home afterwards. One lived about 5 years, the other one is still happy and healthy, nearly 9 years old now. Such a cool little animal. It recognizes people and comes to the side of the tank nearest where we're sitting. He also likes little pats on his head after feeding him too. The axolotl, but also my brother.
What do they eat? Are they difficult to care for?
His brother eats chicken wings that's slightly on the well done, dry side.
Are they difficult to care for?
They are not. Even someone who has never had an aquarium before can manage it. They are not as easy as, say, bettas, who are notoriously easy to take care of, but are still pretty easy as far as aquatic pets are concerned. If you are thinking of getting one, go for it.
But check your local laws. Edit. Here is some info.
This article is so much better, and here's the link to the program. What will you name yours? Smiley face. Edit. My Spanish isn't that good, I'm sorry. Sad face.
Axel Foley, obviously.
Axo Rose.
Axel Otto. Named after my favorite GNR frontman and my favorite Simpsons bus driver.
Those goddamn trout.
Lol, yeah, that bit was unexpected. I think it's easy to forget that some of the fish we eat, like tuna, are actually kinda terrifying in the water.
Dwarf Fortress taught me to fear carp. I no longer underestimate fish.
The Wikipedia for axolotl was a wild one, because the part where you see global habitat distribution, or country-wide distribution for endangered species instead shows a city map, and you realize their entire wild habitat are some lakes and pools in sprawling urban Mexico City.
No link to the donation page?
Here's the page. Any idea where to adopt one? All I see is where I can buy t-shirts and mugs.
Could anyone find the actual link to the site they were talking about?
Here it is.
Cool, thank you. The t-shirts are fun. I assume it's in pesos.
I found the page to actually adopt, and not just buy merch.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.